Hi everyone, welcome to Anxiety Management Group. My name is Nyquasha Smith and I'm a second semester graduate student at UTSA and I'm going to be your group leader for the next few weeks. The purpose of this group is to kind of talk about anxiety and how it affects our everyday life and to find ways to manage it and cope and live with our anxiety. Our agenda is going to be first to talk about confidentiality and how that's going to affect you guys within the group setting, to go over around and what that is, and then to start to get to know one another. So, first things first, I'm going to give you the definition of confidentiality, and that is whatever is said within this group is going to stay within this group. Now, with confidentiality, there are risks and limitations. One of the risks is that while I can promise that I won't say anything outside of this group, I can't guarantee that the rest of your group members will follow that. But I hope that you all will. And some limitations to confidentiality are that if I feel that you are in imminent danger of hurting yourself or someone else, I'll have to report it. If I hear that there's abuse of a child, an elder, or a disabled person, I'll have to report that as well. And then, of course, if I'm subpoenaed by the court, I would have to turn over those documents, but I would let you know. Okay, so now let's get started with the round. And what that is I'm going to pose a question to you guys, and everybody will get an equal opportunity to share their thoughts and feelings on the question. And anybody can start, and then we'll just go clockwise from there. You do have the right to pass, so if you choose not to respond, you could just say pass, and then when you choose to share, we will go back to you. So my question to you guys is to think about a time when you were anxious and then what you did to kind of get rid of that anxiety.
My name is Leslie. The time when I was anxious was when I got into an argument with my mom, really, really bad argument, and my stomach started hurting, and I felt worried. And what I did to relieve that was I gave her some time to cool down, and then I called her back and kind of hashed everything out.
So anxiety, a way you got rid of that was to kind of take a step back and then to approach it when you felt more ready to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Lydia, and I got really anxious a couple weeks ago, and I realized I had a ton of stuff to get done and get through. And so basically, when I realized that I wasn't getting anything done, I took a second and stepped back and kind of let myself breathe for a second, and then I made a list of everything I needed to get done, and then went into getting it done.
Okay. So it sounds like to get rid of anxiety for you, you kind of take a step back to gain some clarity, and then you sort of organize everything like by lists, and then you kind of tackle your problems.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I feel like I'm always overwhelmed with anxiety. I feel it every day, and sometimes it's more than other times. Like the littlest things. Like for example, before we came to school today, I was messing with the radio, not really paying attention to the road, and I hit the curb, and then I felt really anxious. Oh my God, there's a man there. I could have killed him, or I don't know, just stepping back and taking time and not being so involved with so many things at one time is what helps me maintain my anxiety. Because like I said, I feel like I have it all the time because I have so much going on.
So taking a step back and kind of getting out of your own head and breathing a little bit kind of helps you get rid of your anxiety.
Right.
Okay. So it sounds like you all definitely deal with anxiety on a daily basis, and a way that you all seem to have in common to get rid of it is to kind of just take that step back and kind of breathe and calm down for a little bit and gain some clarity with the situation, and then come back to it. And it sounds like y'all are a lot, clearer on what you need to do after you come back to it. Okay. So, anybody tell me who they connected with today?
I connected with Monica.
Okay, Lydia, can you tell Monica how you connected with her?
I connected with you because I also feel like I have it every day, so I'm glad to know that I'm not the only one, that it's a daily thing.
Can you tell Lydia how it felt to be connected with?
It felt the same way you did. Like, it feels good to know that I'm not the only psychopath that is always anxious. That feels good.
Thank you guys for sharing.